Hi everybody, Ryan Paulson coming from the Hitting Bay here at Minneapolis Golf Club. I wanted to shoot a quick lesson on grip type and how to match your wrist angles properly, or what I would call kind of the ideal wrist angles for your grip type, okay? And really what this ultimately is going to control is that club face. And as we all know, that club face is kind of king, CEO, queen, whatever you want to call it in the golf swing. It's probably the most important thing. So first off, let's go over the three different grip types. First one would be a weak grip. A weak grip is, again, when you're looking down for the right-handed player, that left hand is going to be more on the left side of the grip. Right hand's going to accompany it a little bit more like that, which would be considered kind of a weak grip. Next one would be a neutral grip, where the left hand, crease on that left hand is going to point more up towards maybe my, up towards my right shoulder, up towards my chest. You can see where that's pointing. Right hand would accompany that a little bit more like this. Now, stronger grip, which would be the left hand kind of cranked way over on the right side of the grip as you're looking down, and that right hand would accompany it like so, okay? So let's go over that first weak grip and the wrist angles that can occur when that grip. So the first thing I should definitely go over is understanding wrist angles, and we're just going to basically talk about the left wrist. So the left wrist can go into extension, which would also be known as cupping, okay? You can see that cup, or it can go into flexion, which would also be known as bowing, all right? So if you're someone who has a weaker grip, and I go up to the top of my golf swing, and I put my left wrist into that extension or cupping, I'm going to have a very open club face, okay? If I take that same weak grip, I go up to the top, and I put my club face into a little flatter left wrist, a little bit more extension, face is going to be a little bit better. And then if I went to the top and I went more into that bowing or flexion, now we're going to have a little stronger face, which I would say is ideal when you have a weaker left hand grip, right? Next would be that neutral grip, okay? So if I go up, I go into a little more extension. Again, we're going to see face a little bit more open. If I go to a little flatter left wrist, face is definitely better. Probably square, I'd be more preferred to be right here with a neutral grip. And then if you go into more of that bowing, you can see that face really starts to point up towards the ceiling more. Starts to get more in a closed position. Now, if we go into the stronger grip, take that hand and crank it over, and I go into a little bit more of that extension. Now you can see that face is actually pretty good, right? This would certainly be a preferred style or wrist angle with a strong grip, a little bit more extension. You could see, kind of go through and find a lot of examples like Paul Azinger, guys like that Hall of Fame, great players that played with a stronger grip, tended to be more in that extension. Now if I go strong grip and I have that flatter left wrist, you can see face is getting pretty closed. And if I went to that flexion or really bowing that, now we got a really close face, which is going to be hard to play from there. Hope that makes sense. Check first what kind of grip style you have. Then get behind a mirror and look at your wrist angles. And that again is really, especially if you're someone that struggles with club face control, getting the ball to start where you want it to, I would really look at your wrist angles. Hope that helps. Please follow me on Instagram at Ryan Paulson Golf and Twitter at Ryan Paulson Golf. Also, I have a YouTube channel, Ryan Paulson Golf.